one thing that I've realized mostly in Germany, it is such a pity that we have to go to Africa to get healing when Africa has got to Germany. How many Africans do we have in Germany? How come it's the same people that are going back home to get their healing, even though God has sent them here for the nation to get healing? So long the whole people don't understand it, I took it as mandate, as the calling that God has given upon my life to see these things happening. And to God be the glory. We've already heard some testimonies, even in Frankfurt, testimonies that have been taking place, healings that have been taking place. I don't know if you remember the unborn baby that was due like 3 months. So the woman was pregnant for 12 months. Yeah. Pregnant for 12 months. I went to Düsseldorf for a conference. So I was just there. It was an all night with Prophet Manuel Osei from NRV. And we were there. So on that night, I was like, I want to rest before I go because it was 12 hours. I had too much to do in the day and I just arrived. So I was like, let me rest and get there a little bit later. That's how I rested. And the people were literally waiting 2 hours for me. They were sitting in the living room waiting I didn't know. The woman was pregnant, waiting 2 hours for me. She was just sitting there with the sister and with the daughter. They were waiting, sitting 2 hours with a baby. They didn't eat nothing. They were just waiting until I wake up. And as I woke up, I was like, okay, yeah. I suddenly saw the one young lady standing in front of me. I was like, oh, what's going on? So it's like, yeah, my auntie still wanted to pray with you. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, sure. Yes, let's go. And then I saw that she was pregnant. I mean, loaded. Now, I left there January 2020, the 31st is when I arrived there. We're fasting. Even today, we're having every last day of the month, we fast till the second day of the month. So like literally on the 31st, I was there fasting and praying for that woman. We prayed, we sang songs, I declared some things. Then I didn't even lay hands. I was just sitting because I was a little bit shy. She's my elder, so I don't want to lay hands on her stomach. So I was just there. And then I said, okay, let's hold hands. That's how we hold hands. Just a little declaration. I didn't pray longer than 5 minutes with them. Now the conference has finished, the all night has finished. So it was Monday, the 2nd of January, the 2nd of February, 2020. I was on my way to the train station as people loaded me inside the car that picked me up to get me to the train. All of a sudden, that young girl ran to me. She was like, Roland, Minister, God has done it. I was like, what happened? My auntie just gave birth. Within the 3 days, I entered, I prayed for her, I left, she gave birth. Bro, the way my body was shaking, the way my body was shaking, miracle baby. I think I have the picture even on social media. I posted it in my testimony slot. I'm telling you, miracle baby. Just like that. Within Friday to Monday, boom. Like those are things when, like even now when I speak about it, that's the craziest thing that happened in my life. Also, we had a live stream. One of like my sisters joined the live stream, and the Spirit of the Lord just ministered to me because she plays violin. Spirit of the Lord just ministered to me that the way she will play will heal someone in a coma in her family. And I was like, even the live stream also posted it. I don't know if someone in the family really has a coma or everything, but I see her playing and the person will be healed. On the next day, she went to the hospital. Her grandfather or her father, something like that, was in a coma. She played. Instantly, he woke up. Instantly. I'm telling you. And those are things, you don't hear them often in Germany. But when you hear them, people stay quiet. But as soon as you see someone at the wrong place, people will talk. And at the same time, it's the same people who will run back to Africa to seek for deliverance. No, God has put a mandate upon Germany that we have to take over. We don't need to wait for TB Joshua to come here. TB Joshua is dead. We don't need the God of Elijah to manifest again. We need the God of our time to manifest. He's the same yesterday, today, and forever. But the Bible makes us to understand that God honors the word of a faithful servant. Elijah was a faithful servant. The same honor God puts on his life is the same honor God puts on our life. The same spirit that walks through him, that walks through people like Benson Idahosa, who knock at people's door and say, someone dead, and the person rose up from the dead. The same God that manifested through Catherine Kuhlman, who just went to the cities and just introducing the Holy Spirit. Smith Wigglesworth, people generals, I'm telling you. The same spirit, we carry it. Imagine. We carry the same spirit. What is the difference? Dedication, sacrifice, determination to do more. That's the difference.
Well, I'm feeling too quite serious today.
Bro, that's the difference.
Because There's some testimonies that I just listen. I just ask myself, like, the faith. You're saying all this and I'm understanding, but my mind is just about that woman. The faith people carry along with them.
I'm telling you.
She waited 2 hours with a pregnancy of 12 months. She waited 2 hours. Why? Because she believed and she knew that if she can pray with you, her baby will come out. There's a faith the woman with blood had. She said, before going there, she declared, if only I can touch him.
The hem
if
of his
only
the hem of his
she
garment.
knows she will be made whole.
Completely.
She knows 12 years. She knows she'll be healed.
Yes.
She knows.
Yes.
But people now just go and pray, Lord. I pray that in the next coming years, I'll be the richest man. You guys sit down.
Forget that one.
Let Gottlieb come down. Come and be working for you.
Yes. It's the benefit for the kingdom.